Welcome back, my quick crypto family and my coin factory family, back with once more another daily live stream, 45 or so days in a row right now. Of course, we have some more news to cover right now, and the title I believe speaks for itself. Casper right now is, in my opinion, at a boiling point. We are 2 days away from the official relaunch of KRC20. A lot of FOMO is currently building for Casper in that regard right now. Obviously the price is, for the most part, is still increasing. We can see Casper currently valued at 16.93 cents, up right now 1.45% on the daily time frame. And we have many announcements regarding the immediate or imminent launch of KRC20 to talk about in this stream, from the meme token side of things to more stuff coming up to KRC20, AMAs happening around the time as well. There's a lot to talk about all in all, and of course there's market sentiment as well regarding Donald Trump, regarding Uber as well. Ultimately, just again, we continue to see more and more growth in the Casper ecosystem, and also in the ecosystem of crypto. You know, more accumulation, which will help in the price going forward as well. Always, if you enjoy these daily streams I've been doing, leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. And if you want to know more about crypto and just Casper, of course, but crypto and market sentiments as well, then feel free to join my free Discord server in the chat right now on my YouTube homepage, and also in the description. Full disclosure, the server's growing very quickly right now. I think about 330 members and counting right now. It's looking good. I've had just a little over a month the server's been around, and as always, as the server grows more and more, then more people are going to try and take advantage of that, trying to try and scam you. So if you are going to join the server, please do. But full disclosure, that if you see an account posing as me with my name, it is not me. I will never ever add you first. You're welcome to send me a friend request if you want, but I will never add you first, all in all. So just be careful and trying to remain vigilant around you when you're doing these sort of things in the crypto space, because people will always try and take advantage of you for that. I have someone in my server, Mr. Miles, shout out to him, who showed us he's got like 5 or 6 different accounts that all try to add me or add him impersonating me, which is just a shame because it does ruin a good thing that's going on. But as long as you remain vigilant, then you'll be good. But at the same time, all about just learning about crypto right now, trying to build the server up more and more, and trying to learn more and more about Casper as well, and why I'm so happy for what's coming to Casper. A lot of people in my community have been very happy so far, and it's going to keep getting better from there, I'm sure, as we look to upgrade the whole server in general. And Miss Moss is here right now, as you can see, but I thought Jay wanted to add me 5 times to Discord. Yeah, I mean, I'm more than happy for you to send me a friend request, Mr. Miles. More happy to do that, but I will not send you one for obvious safekeeps. But yeah, you've got to be careful about that, of course. Make sure you don't add an account that is me adding you first. I'll accept an invite, but I will not add you first. Give me a price prediction without analysis. What's the lowest Bitcoin will hit this month? You asked me that last video, my man. I told you that it's hard to do that without analysis. Short answer, I would say, is about 45 to 50k, but it depends, because right now the market's currently in a bit of an uptrend, close to 60k Bitcoin again, and we're now just 4 to 5 days away from the Fed meeting, which most likely will announce rate cuts, which you could potentially see a correction in the market following that. So if it continues to go to 60k and then the Fed meeting happens, we could see a 50k Bitcoin potentially, depending on the severity of the rate cuts. But yeah, that's just again, you have to really understand market sentiments for you to properly able to have a better understanding of analyzing and making your own trading strategies, right? You can't just look at a market and think, oh, it's going to happen, right? You've got to understand market sentiments and have a better understanding of charts and analysis to be able to formulate a theory. So yeah, to give you my answer without going into the analysis, I would say around 50k right now, but things could change in the market very quickly, so we have to wait and see. And the answer will probably end up shifting and changing when we get closer to the catalyst that will be the Fed meeting and potential rate cuts. Mr. Jason, my man, welcome back to the stream. Happy Friday, folks. KRC20 is so close. Yep, 2 days away now. Very big. Carl Cast, great job on this video. Is there any way you could go over the minting times and the time zones? I feel like it would help the Casper community. I'll do my best, my man. There is some announcements regarding minting KRC20 tokens that I will be getting into in this video. I think courtesy of the Casper guru that put it out, talking about Casware and minting it. There's only so much I know about it right now. I'm sure the people in my community also that have a very, very good idea of the minting times and whatnot and time zones. I'll provide what I can in this video, but for those who aren't aware, I'm sure again if you join my free server, people in the community will be able to help you out in that regards as well for what I end up missing. And yeah, my man, welcome back. Today I've bought a huge amount of 0.67 Casper. Hey, the bag is still growing, my man. Big up to you. Are you going to be minting any KRC20 tokens? As it stands right now, I have no plans to. But that could very quickly change because I understand there could be a lot incoming for it. Right now, I'm just focusing on the other things that I'm building right now. Of course, the community, this channel, and other projects I have going on right now. So if I get to the time, I will be definitely wanting to mint some KRC20 tokens. I will be looking into getting some meme tokens, that's for damn sure, because I'm sure they'll do very, very well. But yeah. Hey Leo, my man, welcome back to the stream. I've been sick, just caught up on everything. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, my man. Hopefully you get better soon. But as always, yeah, thank you very much for joining the stream. Also, Leroy, for those who are not aware, he's been sick, so he's been a bit absent. I understand that, but he's also what I deem to be a legend in my community as well. Him, Mr. Miles, Casper God, and Cody, and also Joe. Those are the 5 that I have in mind onto my head that are very, very helpful in the community. Leroy's quite new to crypto, to my knowledge, but he's also learnt a lot with my community's help as well, I'd like to believe, and has been very, very helpful. So yeah, really big up to Leroy. Thank you very much for joining the stream, my man, and congrats to catching up to everything as well. Oh, you meant 67 Casper. Okay, well, never mind then. You did get a massive amount of Casper. Either way, continue filling up that bag, my man. You're going to be a millionaire. There's no doubt about it in my mind, the way you're going at it. So XRP and turn it into Nacho. We will see, my man. We will see. I mean, I have some excess money that I'm not put everything into Casper right now. I've got some excess money in preparation for potential corrections, so maybe I'll use some of those funds to get into Nacho instead. I don't want to get out of XRP purely for the fact that, again, it's an asset that I deem, with all the institutional adoption it's got and the partnerships it's got with central banks and governments, that is something that might do well. Just something that might do well, so I've hedged my bets. But I understand people's hate for XRP. Thanks for all your videos. You're welcome, my man. You're very welcome. I plan to make another video very, very shortly, an actual video, not a VOD. When I get the moment, it'll probably be surrounding the KRC20 immediate launch, but we'll see what happens there. You're welcome, Leo, man. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the bulk of the stream. So first things first, we have this news here, the hash rate. Now, for those obviously who kind of pay attention to Casper quite religiously, we saw this massive correction in hash rate yesterday, down to 875 at its lowest. Already in just one day, it's already come back from its downtrend, so to speak. It's come back up to its all-time highs again. So it's currently at 1.11 EH, which is very, very good to see. The understanding that I seem to have been able to generate from the reason for this correction comes from this post here. And it looks like, and just like that, we have a 51% plus running on the latest stable 0.1515.1 Casper. So basically, the new Rust version, as many of us should know already. I think I retweeted this one. In fact, I don't think I know I did. There was a new Rust released very, very recently. Here you go. And obviously there was a switch from the miners switching to this new Rust, which of course seemingly has caused a massive, dip in the hash rate as a result of that. Could also be likely due to a power outage in Mr. Miles states as well. It's also a possibility, but seemingly this might also be another catalyst causing that as well, another reason for it. To people who are complaining about the recent drop in hash rate, this was one of the main reasons, because again, people had to switch from the old version of 14.1 to 15.1. And it's going to be happening. It's going to be, a situation that happens time and time again. But ultimately, this is minor for what is going to be a continued reversal. Like if it went down here and stayed down here for a while, that could be cause for concern. But came down for the day, come back up. All in all, everything's cushy, everything's good. What's up, Red Soda Redden? Thank you much for joining the stream, my man. Crypto Pumps, happy. Hey, man, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, my man. Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a very, very good day and good weekend. And, well, KRC20's come out this weekend as well, so hopefully it'll be very, very bullish for all of us. Next up, we got this in from the Crypto Proselyte. This is also just another reason why I'm so bullish on Casper. Very, very plainly simply, there's an account, an address that transferred 35 million and 10 Casper, equivalent to $5.9 million. An excessive amount of money, to say the least, to an unknown wallet to another unknown wallet in less than a second. Took no time at all, and look how much it cost. That's a transaction fee wise of how much it cost for Casper. So this guy this account, this wallet, transferred millions of dollars, millions of Casper. Yet it cost him little to nothing and did it in just a second. This is why there's a growing belief right now with the growth and adoption for Casper that we're going to see a growth in its use case and therefore price going forward, because it's currently already being utilized. It shows it already has the potential to be utilized as a very well designed medium of exchange peer-to-peer electronic currency. Casper is the real peer-to-peer electronic cash system and the real emanation and fulfillment of Satoshi Nakamoto's vision. Fulfilling where Bitcoin failed to do. It's scalable, it's secure and decentralized. And the Casper 20 is going to help a lot more of Casper's adoption and price going forward, as well as the KII. We'll get into that in the stream as well. So we had this announcement here. We can see, I mentioned this again in my stream yesterday, the Katalyst, the new fund, the $10 million fund, is going to be a game changer for the Casper ecosystem. The KEF will support this ecosystem through research grants, developer support, startup incubation, and merchant integration. $10 million has already been raised to jumpstart the development of the Katalyst, and there'll be more and more projects coming, there's no doubt about it. But what I want to obviously just talk about is that, again, Sunday's going to be a very, very big day for Casper, and it's also going to be an AMA. Where I'm at is 12:30 p.m, which would therefore correlate to, oh god, trying to do the conversion in my head right now. If it's 4 when I do stream 12, that means it's going to be, I think, 8:30 in 8:30 EST, which is equivalent to 5:30 a.m. PT, and then that's somewhere around, I think, 5 or 6 p.m. In Australia. But yeah, it's going to be an AMA happening where we'll be listening to all stuff about the KF, about other projects coming out. So it's very, very cool. Katalyst, of course, with a K. It is very, very nice ring to it. I do love using the word catalyst. I think it's a very, very bullish term to use. Very nice term that I use quite a lot to showcase that there's a lot coming. We've got loads of catalysts to talk about in this video. This, of course, being one of them. So I'm going to be definitely tuning into this stream. I might have to catch up to it a little bit later on, actually, because I think I might be playing football during that time. I play for a Sunday league team, but that is going to be something that is going to be definitely very interesting to listen to, and I'm going to be catching up on a load of other streams as well going forward as well. A lot of roundtables that I've not had the chance to listen to just yet. But yeah, very, very cool all in all. And there's more coming for the KRC Casplex as well. So we've got this as well. Casplex returns in 88 hours, of course, very, very shortly on Sunday. And here from Casper Guru, shout out to him. We will be prepared to mint your favorite tokens once it is live on the mainnet. Here's a step-by-step guide on, just everyone to get access to the information. Okay, looks like I don't know what's going on with my OBS recently. It seems to be, this happened yesterday as well. It keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. We'll have to try and sort that out. But either way, yes. This is the thread that I'm going to put in my Discord server, so if you want to just find it out for yourself, then feel free to join the server and you get access to it, and you can go through it yourself. But ultimately, we can see here, you'll go to the casware.xyz on the desktop computer, download the extension of choice, which obviously I use Chrome. Then you have to add the Casper wallet extension to your wallet, create a wallet, create a password that's easy to remember, of course, make sure you don't share with anyone, and then you have to generate a random seed. For this, definitely don't share this with anyone. This one is more important. Definitely share this with anyone as well. And then you will have your wallet set up, all well and good, and it's not, you'll see this page. Casplex will not be live yet, but once we're live on the mainnet, you'll be able to use this page. Then you'll select the network on the settings page, switch from mainnet to testnet, and then click the 4 squares below. We can see here network change type. Click on mint/deploy, and then you type in the ticker of your tokens you want to mint, select the amount of Casper you want to mint, and you can set a fee preference to add Casper to your wallet and mint your favorite KRC20 tokens. Very, very straightforward. For those who want to understand more, again, there's going to be more information coming about that in due time, I'm sure, but it's just a very, very short guide to showcase how you can mint your KRC20 tokens and get access to meme tokens ASAP as soon as it launches and stuff like that. So I'll put this in my server as well for those who want to get access to information. But it's very, very cool. Again, showcasing that Casper right now is at a boiling point. All the development, the catalysts are all building up, closing together, and it's going to be one massive explosion with KRC20 being launched, with meme tokens coming out, with the stablecoin release for KRC20 coming out probably quite soon after that as well, and the growth and adoption. We already should know. Again, we've seen just how successful KRC20 has been in its closed beta phase already. When it's fully released, I would not be surprised to see KRC20 as its time, continues to grow more and more, as it stays online for longer and longer. It will end up stealing liquidity and volume from these other major chains, from the likes of Ethereum to the likes of Solana to Tron to AVAX, Cardano, you name it. Definitely Litecoin. I think KLC20 will help Casper make that decisive move to flip Litecoin. It's been, just out of reach for quite some time now, but I think it's inevitable it will flip Litecoin. It's already a better proof of work in terms of hash rate, and it's growing more and more by the day. So this is also very, very good to see, and I think Casper is going to help in that growth and adoption with the meme tokens, with stable coins, and again, this 10 million fund's going to help in just raising the adoption for Casper going forward as well. There's a lot coming for Casper, KLC20, which leads me to be very optimistic about his price going forward as well. He's saying to switch to the testnet, but you'll want to set it to mainnet. Yeah, exactly. So this is if you want to do it now. Basically, when the mainnet when the KRC20 goes live, then you want to switch to mainnet. Again, thanks Mr. Mars for the clarification. Again, he's a legend in the community. He's very, very helpful. I'll start paying him soon. Anyways, but yeah, it's very, very good to see all in all. And that's not even there. That's not even where we stopped there. We got here. L4 announced here that he got himself a Somps bag, another meme token, KLC20 meme token. He got the bag over the counter before the KLC20 launch and the L Bank exchange listing. So you can buy Somps over the counter, which is, again, I mean, it's not decentralized, of course, but it's the reason why I'm not too worried about the meme tokens on KLC20 not being decentralized is the fact that meme tokens, in my mind's eye, its inherent job is to bring initial volume and liquidity to a chain. If the meme tokens, Casper already is a very impressive project with what's coming out for it. There's a lot of foam around the project. Again, being number 21 on CoinMarketCap with no tier ones is very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. And there's a lot incoming for Casper still. So when you see announcements like that, for me, it's going to help in the initial increase in volume coming to Casper, the liquidity coming to Casper, because you can get access to meme tokens so early. So again, if you want to get access to that, there's a way to do that, I'm sure. So you'll be able to find out through here as well. I'll put this also in my Discord server. And then you've got this as well, more meme tokens. Again, votes are in Casper. Casper goes to Casper, which I think was ranked number 2 now, behind Nacho. We are thrilled to announce that the official launch of Casper will be the Sunday, 15th of September, the day of the KLC20 launch at 3 p.m. UTC. So again, we're seeing a lot of the meme tokens coming out almost immediate at the launch time. And it's going to help with the initial volume and liquidity coming to KLC20, which makes me very, very happy. The sooner the adoption comes to Casper, the sooner the liquidity comes to KLC20. This will help in the growth of adoption. And of course, the more adoption Casper gets, the more attention it draws to the project. This will help correlate the increase in demand, and that'll increase the price. Again, when the very basic understanding when you're looking at market sentiments like this, just the red and the green in the market is supply against demand. These red candles here means there's an increase in supply where the demand is not there. The green candles here, there's an increased demand, but the supply is not matching that. So there's more demand right now than it is supply for Casper. That's all it is. With the KLC20, with the increase of KLC20 tokens, meme tokens, the increase of the adoption, increase of demand, which could therefore very likely correlate to a price increase. Although in saying that, again, we do have other crypto catalysts to take into account, like the rate cuts that will be only 2 to 3 days announced, like the meetings announced. These meetings only 2 to 3 days after that. So that may not generate all the FOMO we want. Again, so you have to wait and see. Ultimately, though, longevity-wise, the KLC20 is very, very big, and so are the stablecoins as well. How did he get songs before the KLC20 launch? I thought the project came out after the failed launch. Yeah, might need to look into that. I mean, he's already said he got himself some, so yeah, definitely look into it. I'll be doing something like that myself, now you mention it. But we will see. Since the mainnet is not live, you can't hold KLC20 tokens on it. Will these be sent to the mainnet when live, or how does it work? Since you only see it on KLC20 net, so that yes, they will send it to KLC20 on the mainnet when it's live. So he's got himself access to it, and he'll get actually access to the tokens when the mainnet goes live in 2 days' time. What's up, Cody, my man? Welcome back to the stream, you legend. Next up, another major announcement. Again, just because this is also going to help with this increasing hash rate as well. We got this Ice with a miner. KLC20 mainnet launch special event 2 days away, of course, to celebrate the launch on 15th of September at 12 p.m. UTC. So therefore the meme token for Casper, because Casper is coming out 3 hours afterwards. They prepared a special surprise for all Caspians. They prepared a limited number of KS5Ls and KS5M hosting miners, which will be deployed within 24 hours after the payment confirmation. So again, for those who are, getting into mining Casper, which is probably good for the longevity and making more money long term. I don't own a miner, full disclosure. I don't plan to at the current moment in time, but I know people in my community who have mined Casper and seemingly have been very profitable from it. So again, more ways to get access to Casper, mining Casper, which will be very, very good, I'm sure, in helping the hash rate go up, which in due time will correlate to a price increase. And then, so that's KSO 20, that's most of the KSO 20 news out, all the massive announcements, but then we got what's incoming for the KII. There's, music in this, I'm not going to play it, but we can just see here, KII, Casper Energy Fund Revolution, transforming corporate energy into digital value, trade seamlessly in global transparent market for zero emissions products. Very, very cool, very, very cool, powered by Casper. You can see all the stuff that it has involved, all the markets are going to be targeting, from the likes of the carbon offset, which is another very, very major market. Energy market is very, very big, of course. Emissions trading, again, keep in mind, I mentioned in a previous stream that the emissions market is predicted to be valued at $2 trillion by 2030. You got reinvestment as well. So again, just ultimately, Casper is going to seemingly be utilized in the energy sector, which is huge, huge news. Carbon credit as well. I covered this as well from the KII. They announced that Casper can become a transformative tool in the sector here regarding solar power as well. The KII, I feel like even to this day I've heard it a lot. People in my community just say, I just done a little bit of research into the KII and I didn't realise how massive it was. People to this day still don't understand how very important the KII truly is. It is very, very big news, honestly. I think it's a very, very, very big deal, the KII and what they're doing. And here we can see someone obviously replied to it just being kind of like a whole lot of special words, but here we can see apply from them. The beauty of Casper's industrial initiative is its behind the scenes integration. While the videos like this might seem like nice and glittery, the real action is happening but in enterprise backends where we see Casper's tech being woven into the fabric of large scale operations. Even right now, with Casper being so early into its development cycle, the KII are already working to incorporate the technology of Casper, its block DAG technology, into the back ends woven into the fabric of large-scale operations. When these come online, just envision the sheer surge in adoption coming to Casper, which therefore would correlate to more use case, which would therefore correlate to more demand, which would therefore correlate to increasing in price. And this is large-scale operation. This is like people like, again, just to list some of the partnerships of the DII, the KII. You got Shell, one of the largest companies in regarding oil. You got DHL, one of the largest postal companies. You got Hyundai, one of the largest manufacturer for cars. And you got many, many more. That's just the three that I have at the top of my head, because they're the three that I saw when I was going through it. Casper is going to be using the back end woven into the fabric of large operations when it comes to the energy sector, when it comes to the financial sectors, cross-border payments. They're planning to target that market as well. Remember that we are not retail or consumer-facing organization. We work directly with institutions, industries. Casper is going to be utilized for both retail and also for industries. It's for everyone, not like assets like XRP, which is purely meant for institutions. The KII are going to help Casper target that institutional market, but Casper is meant for everyone, to be a medium of exchange for everyone. Think of it like the internet in the early days. It's the best example that anyone can give right now for crypto. Where we are in this current space right now, the KII puts it perfectly. I've heard this so many times with XRP as well, but it's a truth. It is a real truth to understand where we're at. Think of the internet in the early days. Most people didn't see the infrastructure being laid. The internet in the early days, beforehand, information got transferred through newspapers. It was newspapers and word of mouth. To get your information, you had to go through those means. Now you get it through the internet with 2 clicks of a button. You're in this live stream watching this video thanks to the internet. Otherwise, you'd be listening to me just heckle on the street. The internet has transformed the way we transfer information, and crypto can do that for payments. And Casper's going to be one of those that transform the sector as well. It's going to suddenly be everywhere. It's going to be happening in the back end where we don't realize it. And it could just happen, boom, out everywhere. No one's going to realize it. Casper aims to be that unnoticed backbone for the industry, processing massive transaction volumes that might not make headlines, but will power significant advancements. Keep an eye on BlockDAG's transaction data. That's where the real story will unfold. The proof will be in the pudding, or rather the Casper performance metrics. That is what you need to imagine. KII will be game-changing for Casper and what they are building. That's why I'm so bullish on Casper right now. It is a project currently valued at 16.99 cents, up to date 1.8% on the daily time frame, currently within this golden fib retracement seemingly right now. And I still would like to believe that there's still some more downside potential for Casper incoming due to rate cuts imminent, which we'll get into in just a moment as always. But at the whole same time, Casper is still a very undervalued project in my opinion, 100% undervalued. And it's going to end up taking off when the KRI are able to incorporate Casper into the backbones of these systems much more, which is, again, it's early. We are early. We are very, very early. Gonna start a GoFundMe to get Casper to get Mars a Casper miner. Yeah, you know what? I might join you on that, my man. I love what Casper is doing with the technology outside the crypto. The DRI list of companies is insane. Yeah, I will try and get a list up. I'm pretty sure I've got the list in my server. If not, I'll be getting that when I get off stream. Because again, I know I've retweeted that one, but I will probably spend about 20 minutes scrolling to find it, and I don't have Mr. Mars clown me again. He bullies me too much. So yeah, the DRI list of companies are absolutely insane, and there have been confirmation and announcements from Panda, from the media team of the KII down here, where she has announced that you know, there are going to be industrial partnerships coming to Casper. There's going to be an enterprise event happening on the 24th of September, 11 days away from now, and there's already so much institutional demand for Casper from these institutions. There's not enough seating at this event for them. There's going to be industrial partnerships coming to Casper. We may not even hear of them because they may be NDAs under the counter. No one actually knows of them. But they're coming to Casper. They might already have them. And as you heard, they're being woven into the fabric of large operations behind the scenes, in the back ends. No one knows it. But just rather look at the Casper performance metrics, which again, the Hashrate is a very good sign of one of those metrics as well, how well it's performing, and you will see how massive Casper is becoming. It's a very, very big deal. The KI are going to help Casper become a influential part in the financial sector, this transforming financial sector where it's going from fiat from Web 2 to Web 3 to blockchain to hopefully block DAG technology. Just imagine Casper and KII stealing XRP original role. I mean, yeah, that was what, again, Roy O'Neill of the KII, that's what he also announced in the Casper roundtable, that they have projects in NDAs they can't announce, partnerships and projects in the works, but they're theorizing right now that will let Casper compete with, if not even surpass, what XRP, Ripple, and Hedera HBAR are doing in the finance sector. With that in mind, of course, we are still very, very early right now. XRP and these other real-world assets, Hedera HBAR, XLM Stellar, XDC, Algorand, you got Quant as well. All those real-world asset tokens, they've already been about for enough time, and they've formed these partnerships with governments, with central bankers, with regulators. They've been here for a while, to the point where they have a foundation already set for them. Casper's really, really early. It's not been around long enough, but with the technology that Casper has, who knows, maybe, and hopefully Casper will end up turning some heads. The KII may help. KII, Roy O'Neill again already told a massive financial institution that manages between $20 to $40 trillion a year. 20 to 40 trillion. That's not a small number. Most of us will never see that in our life. 20 to 40 trillion a year. That handles 95% of their settlements on Ethereum right now. He told them, if you handle 9% on Ethereum, if you switch to Casper right now, you'd save tens of millions of dollars on gas fees alone. That's not to mention, of course, everything else you'd save. Just the gas fees, tens of millions of dollars. And Casper's really early with no 10 BPS just yet, with no KLC 20 out just yet, although it's very, very close. So again, that's just the partnership they have is going to help Casper massively with institutional adoption flooding in faster and faster. It's just a very, very important factor. As much as we want Casper to stay decentralized, and I'm hoping and sure it will, there will be massive institutional adoption coming to Casper in due time as well. Casper can be used for everyone. As a medium of exchange, they store value to be the perfect form of electronic currency. XRP and Ethereum will become obsolete. I think there's potential. I think Ethereum probably will. Ethereum's status number 2 is purely based on the fact, in my opinion at least, that it's got smart contracts and was the creator of smart contracts. And many, seemingly from what I've heard again in the back end, many financial institutions are currently running their software, their blockchain technology, their systems through Ethereum right now, because a lot of these other protocols, whether it be Ripple's XRP Ledger, XLM's Stellar protocol, whatever it may be, a lot of these other protocols, Hedera HBAR's one as well, they have got compatibility, interoperability with Ethereum's one, like EVM sidechain and stuff like that. So therefore, they're building on Ethereum because it's the biggest one, and it's like, get a good idea of what's happening. And then when these systems are up and running and fully ready for them to switch, they'll switch to the other chains. Casper will do the same. You've already had announcements of Ethereum rollup. EVM sidechain probably come as well, with KLC 20 growing more and more. And with smart contracts coming to Casper as well, Casper will end up being a dominant chain that will store liquidity from these major chains, and then with smart contracts will allow them to flip Ethereum, in my opinion, in years to come. It's going to be a marathon, not a sprint, but it will happen in my opinion. Assets like Ethereum will become obsolete. It's a proof of stake. It's got expensive fees. It's not the most reliable, but it will jump off. I'm sure it will jump up. I'm sure Casper will flip it very, very soon. Eve, my man, welcome back to the stream. Hello, future crypto millionaires. I'm feeling a little price increase when the Cas 20 thin goes live, maybe 25 cents. I mean, and according to the Fed retracement, that does seem to be a discovery zone level of resistance, 25 cents around here. I think there is a possibility that within the next month, we will start seeing Casper make that break towards new all-time highs within a one month time period, because again we had those alpha rumors of a new United States exchange coming, which whether it be a tier 1, whether it not, point being is right now in the US you only have access to Casper through Uphold, which has got, from what I know, quite expensive fees, and using a VPN, which can be quite jarring. If you have a new US regulated exchange that's incoming, that could be very, very big for you, especially if it's got cheap fees as well. So that's going to be very big. I'm sure that might help in Casper's adoption, because America right now is the largest market, to my knowledge, in crypto. Despite the regulatory, jargon, there still seems to be a lot of adoption with crypto in America. So that could be very, very big. Again, Cas 20 coming out on Sunday will be very, very big. Kraken has confirmed the spot listing. That may be coming within this year. We haven't got a date, of course, but that should be coming this year. Binance is looming as well. We've got 10 BPS, on the horizon, Q1 2025. Stablecoins coming to Cas 20, meme tokens Cas 20. Ultimately, I think we will see Casper make a new price discovery within the next month, maybe month and a half, maybe leading towards the elections, which again, we've got a post here, US election. Historically, time and time again, US elections are very bullish for Bitcoin, no matter the outcome. 2016, 2020, 2024, this is Donald Trump, then it was Joe Biden, and right now it seems to be Trump's in the lead. But regardless of the outcome, it seems to always correlate to a price increase. That's why I think if Kamala Harris gets in power, from what I've seen right now, I'm not going too deep into politics. I don't want to, but from what I know from Kamala Harris, she seems to be less pro-Bitcoin than Donald Trump. So Donald Trump getting elected might spark more of a price increase, more volatility on the initial announcement. Long term, it won't matter. Long term doesn't matter, because whoever gets in power, crypto's taken off. There's enough evidence to showcase that, and I'm going to showcase it again in this stream. But yeah, I think in the next month to month and a half, you'll see Casper make new price discovery, and we could see a volatile explosion towards, I would like to believe, 50 cents. And again, depending on the nature of the announcement, again, if Binance gets involved, we could see a $1 before the end of the year, if not even higher. Again, we don't know to the full extent what the KRI are doing with Casper. We know they're doing a lot of projects, but it's in the back ends, again, as he announced, they're in the back ends, woven into large-scale operations. So we'll have to just wait and see what happens. There'll be announcements that come bit by bit. We already saw an announcement that a massive, I think I have retweeted this, so let me get the post up. A massive tech company that makes watches. Can I find it? Probably going to struggle with that now. Is it here? Oh no, here, I found it. Cool. This is why it's good having a server to find information quickly. Yeah, so another tech giant who's now adopted CoinPal to accept Casper and over 60 cryptocurrencies watch network, Watch X. So again, just more ways. And I'm pretty sure I saw a post following this as well, where they had, they're making their own Casper edition watches. Apparently they made a Casper edition watch, and they also had like Cardano Adder edition watches, and the Casper one sold out instantly, and Adder's one is not sold out yet, and they're on discount. The price has been limited. They've halved the price or something like that, and they're still not sold out, but Casper one sold out immediately. So again, I think it's safe to say that Casper's adoption and belief is very much there. Very, very much there. I'm not certain we'll see smart contract on Casper this cycle. However, we have Casplex. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we will either. Again, from what I heard, I made a thread on that again in my free Discord server, which I'm shamelessly plugging once more. I don't think we'll see the stablecoins coming in this cycle. Seemingly, it'll take 18 months. from the announcement, if not a little bit longer, 18 to 24 months. So we'll probably see it in the early bear cycle, 2026, which we'll have to see how the market reacts from then. There seems to be a lot of speculation right now of a recession coming around that time, which I'll be devising and creating some strategies for the current situation of the market around that time. I've been obviously thinking about it bit by bit, and we'll talk about more as time goes on. But yeah, I think it's going to be very, very cool. Very, very cool for what's going to Casper. Smart contracts will be a massive thing that help Casper. And I'm sure by that logic, then we could, if smart contracts come out, everything come out, let's say DAG Knight, smart contracts, Ethereum roll-ups, you know, the KRC20, what they're doing, KRI, etc., so forth. We could see Casper in the next bull cycle probably be a top 5, if not higher. I've heard smart contracts using ZK technology in 2027, but could be mistaken. I'd love to hear where you heard that, Andy. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong by any means. I would love to hear more about it, because again, it's important information to note. Ultimately, I just do know that it's going to take, it probably won't be the cycle. There's a chance. I think Jonathan Tobolitsky said they could do it, but it would be like, there's 2 ways to do smart contracts. Either they make them themselves, which is what Casper wants to do, or they piggyback off someone else's, and they don't want to. So they piggyback, so they can get it done in a few months. That's what they said, but they're going to do it themselves. And I actually need some more good news here. We've seen that now crypto is now broken above the $2 trillion market cap once again, which, you know, is very, very good. We potentially could be seeing the start of an uptrend in crypto, maybe the start of the breakout. We are in mid-September, which is historically one of the worst months. So I read September, so I think this again might just be a fake breakout. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, it's just my own speculation, but due to what I've seen time and time again with rate cuts incoming, and there's a lot of speculation suggesting that there may be 50. You know, it's still very much 50-50 between it's going to be 50 or 25 BPS, but if it's 50 basis points, then we could see quite a severe correction. So I'm going to be, you know, very much clued in, looking at the as many chances as I can leading up to the 18th of September when Jerome Powell has that meeting. And actually, in that regard, we've got some other, you know, again, just bullish news and bearish news, of course, but just news regarding real-world sentiment I want to cover right now. Here we can see NVIDIA CEO says, we're at the beginning of a new industrial revolution. Now, why is it important news? Because he's obviously just stating that he believes very much in this shift happening with, I'm guessing, with crypto getting involved in the financial system. This is what he probably means by that. Anyone who's been in this space, anyone who's at the top of this space knows of crypto. There's no doubt about it. They have insider information. They know what crypto's doing in this space. They understand how big it's going to be. It's also important to note that the CEO, just forgot his name. In fact, I know if you tweet this as well, so I'll be able to find it. But the CEO of NVIDIA, he has been selling. Here you go. Yeah. So Jensen Huang, CEO of NVIDIA, he's been selling shares of NVIDIA, you know, repeatedly. Over the last week, he sold $78 million. So he's evidently, in my opinion, buckling up for a correction in the markets. But he still seems to believe it's going to be a new industrial revolution. So for me, I was like, okay, cool. So he seems to believe what's coming, very much so. Tether, USDT, is now officially recognised as property under English law. Because remember, in the United Kingdom, where I'm at, they made an announcement very recently. They introduced a new bill in Parliament to clarify legal status of crypto, NFTs, and carbon credits. So now crypto, and therefore also Tether, is considered as legal property, personal property, which is very, very big to see the future adoption of crypto going forward once more. And here, another big one, showcase more further adoption. Uber CEO wants to accept Bitcoin and crypto as a payment method soon. I don't know what more information I can possibly show you for you to understand and fully grasp just how massive this incoming shift is coming for us. It's already happening behind the back end as always, but now it's come to the forefront. They're talking about it now. So this means now you're going to start seeing more and more people who are new to crypto, the first time ever, this being their first cycle. They're going to start getting into the space because they're hearing Uber, Samsung, Apple, Microsoft. They're going to be hearing about PS4, you know, Sony. They're going to be hearing about, Barclays, Santander, all these massive institutions now. The big ones and even the smaller ones as well. You even have seen evidence of like mini pubs and bars for Casper even now accepting payment for crypto. You're going to start seeing these people like, what's this crypto malarkey? Why are people getting into crypto? What is it? And they're seeing all these people talk about crypto like, okay, well, we might as well get involved then. Now, they're going to be a little bit late. We've been here for ages, so we are early. And we are now seeing this development happen before our eyes, which makes us very, very bullish what's incoming. Casper, my man, good. Can you set the record straight on the new American exchange Alpha? Is Casper getting a new listing or is it a brand new exchange starting up? I don't have the information on hand right now. From what I know, it's going to be is it a new American exchange alpha, or is Casper getting a new listing on it, or is it a brand new exchange startup? I don't have the information on hand right now. I don't, unfortunately. It's going to, I mean, as announced in the it's kind of from Rock the Casper, so people, the actual Casper team, therefore they announced the alpha. I think I might have scrolled past it already. They announced the alpha already in the Rock the Casper. From the sounds of it, it seems to be like it's going to be a brand new US exchange. We don't know the name of it right now, but yeah, I've made in this video. I'll play it for those who want to hear it, but it seems like it's going to be happening either sometime this month or sometime in October, so very, very shortly. I don't, again, have the information on what the exchange is, how big it is, who it is. I'll hopefully be finding that out soon enough, and when I do, don't worry, I'll be bringing it to your information for all of you to find out. And regardless of the exchange, I think regardless of who it is just going to be a very, very bullish thing. For one, just showcasing more increased adoption for Casper. But again, to reiterate, it is a US exchange. And right now in America, it's very hard to get access to crypto in general, but especially for Casper because its adoption's not there yet. Uphold is the only US exchange that offers Casper. Right? Only one. And then you have to use a VPN to get access to any other exchange, to my knowledge. I'm not living in the US, of course, so I may be wrong in that, but I'm fairly sure that's correct. You have to use a VPN to get access to any other exchange. But a new US exchange, but you haven't got to use the VPN, and then you can just get access to Casper easier. And it might be cheaper than Uphold. Which again, it's very, very good to see. I think it's a very, very good thing to see regardless of the exchange. So hopefully I'll find out soon enough. The moment I find out, Andy, don't worry. I'll be letting you all know. The moment I can. The moment I can find out, I'll let you know. I heard Dagnite will have ZK in the tech, could be a smart contract. Yeah, there seems to be speculation that the smart contracts will be released in conjunction with Dagnite as well. Shabbat Shalom community. Shalom, my brother. KR significantly increases the likelihood that we'll see Casper replace Adder's price run during the last bull cycle. Yeah, the KRI, what they're doing right now, I think, right now, I'm not going to load up the website because I've done it enough times, but from Adder's Cardano's last bull cycle, we saw it peak just short of $4. If Casper is just short of $100 billion market cap, if Casper was to surpass Adder in the cycle, had to surpass $100 billion market cap, so $4 Casper basically. I think it could do that regardless of the KRI, but with the KRI, I think it will definitely do that. I think there's a very high chance that it would surpass Cardano and be a top 10 in the cycle. Casper wallet, if you lost some Casper on the first launch, they will have an add button to achieve completely lost Casper in tokens. Well, that's also very, very cool. So again, making sure they are making up for the issues that came up the first time round. Just making sure, again, once more, that it's just more ways to... Again, just for me, it's proving the superiority of Casper right now. Funny that you're showing, yeah, I know, Mr. Mars, you've got a very, very nice profile picture of a Casper wallet. Very, very cool. If you could buy my Casper watch, how much do you pay? Priceless, my man. It's completely priceless. I can't even know. Jonathan originally wanted to use L2 to achieve smart contracts. I'm so glad the team changed the course on it. Yeah, they want to use L2 to want to leverage someone else's technology, but they wanted to do it, but they changed. They wanted to do it themselves. Again, it was mentioned. I'm going to get this up as well because again, I also have this on. I put a thread about this smart contracts. Where is it? Here it is. So in this post, when it loads, there you go. In this post here, this is wait, not in this post. Wait, let me go and find it. Okay, well, I'm struggling to find it. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. So in this post, in this stream, right? Not playing the stream out, of course, but in this stream here, this is the Casper R&D dev chat from July 9th, 2024. So, you know, a good 3 months back from now. Wait, July, August, no, 2 months from now. 2 months ago. It's only been 2 months. Wow, I thought it was a lot longer than that. Either way, 2 months ago. And in this, you know, had a whole talk about smart contracts. For those who just want to find information about it, you can easily just, you know, go on more, go on to show chat transcript here, and then just do a Control F or Apple F, whatever, if you have a MacBook or not, and then just type in smart contracts and you just find out stuff about it. But either way, they talk about smart contracts in here and everything else. coming for Casper, and they basically mentioned that they could be piggybacking off someone else's technology. They could, if they were to, the words they stated, to quote the words, he said, if we plug into an existing ecosystem, this means not only using their prover, rather the entire state handling all the stack of the smart contract, and then the only thing we need to implement is the verifier OP code, opcode, and some integration. And if they were to do that, this shouldn't take more than a few months to implement. So if they wanted to just basically piggyback off someone's system, it'd take only a few months to do that. But they decided instead they want to, use only the existing ecosystem prover, an existing code-based prover, but they want to write their own version of how smart contracts should work in their own stack. And that could take 18 to 24 months. At least 18 months of the words he used. So again, it should take quite some time, but it's still smart contracts. The way they're going to do it, I think it's going to be absolutely game-changing, second to none. Again, you can be very, very optimistic for what's happening to crypto. Yeah, Justin Huang, that was the name. I apologize, I couldn't find it, but I did now, as I already mentioned. But yeah, Jonathan Polinsky is a genius, no doubt about it. Genius brains, let's go. Damn straight. What's the difference between Katalyst and smart contracts? Well, Katalyst is the token smart contracts allows you to build on top of the chain of the block DAG. At least that's my basic understanding of it. Pretty sure it's just, if Katalyst are the tokens, and smart contracts allow you to build your own DEX on chain, on the block DAG. Bitcoin coming towards 60k. Yeah, I've seen. It looks like it's doing very, very well right now. It's very, very close now. I've been on this stream. It's been pumping up more and more. It's getting closer and closer. I think we're going to probably hit a level of. If we can see here, if we do a short analysis of Bitcoin right now, we can see that this seems to be a level of resistance here around 60k. You can see, time and time again, hit wick here, around this region. So, in that regard, I suspect we'll probably end up seeing Bitcoin hit there and maybe rebound off it. It depends what the market sentiment is saying right now. Due to the fact that the rate cuts are still, only 6 days away, or announcements only 5-6 days away, I would be surprised to see Bitcoin surpass that and start pumping. But if it does, then it just means that when the announcement's made, depending on if Bitcoin continues to pump, that's just, for me, I'm like, okay, if Bitcoin continues to pump, what I suspect is going to happen if we see Bitcoin pump alongside crypto with it, Fed meeting happens, rate cuts announced, and we just see it come back down. But because it's already pumped up enough, it won't be able to come back down further than we think. That's kind of like, again, that's why, to go back to the very, very, very first question from the Fifi account, or Fefe account, is why it's so hard to judge the market and where it's going to correct to, because you have to analyze what's happening at all times. You can't make it, I can say $5 Casper, of course, where I think it's going to go, but I have to give my reason for why I believe that. And again, it depends on what's happening in the market leading up to that. I can say 50k Bitcoin is going to reach to, but if Bitcoin goes to 65k before the Fed meeting, I'd be surprised to see a 50k correction. I think that'd be very excessive. But Bitcoin doesn't go past 60k and it starts correcting ahead of the Fed meeting again towards 57, 55k, I think 50k is possible. We'll have to wait and see again. Remember, with the whole crash thing, when the yen was rising against the dollar, which actually, funnily enough, is still doing so. There. US dollar hits 9-month low below 141 versus Japanese yen. So it's still falling. So that does, again, incite belief into me that we're going to see rate cuts most definitely announced very soon. When this originally happened, rate cuts with the dollar, rising, the dollar falling against the Japanese yen, and Warren Buffett selling his Apple stock, we saw this massive crash in the market. Bitcoin had a flash crash down to 50k. Now, a lot of people seem to believe that's going to be the bottom. I still like to believe that is the bottom for crypto right now, 50k. But we could see it, retest that depending on the severity of the rate cut. If you get a 50, we might see it go lower. If you get 25, maybe not. What's happening to Casper right now, again, it's up 1.77%. We could see Casper potentially come back down to levels of 12 again. But I like to believe the lowest Casper will come to at this current moment in time again. From what I've seen currently in the market, I think Casper will not correct further than 13 right now. If it comes out that far, great. If it doesn't go, if it even goes to 14 or 15, if Casper comes back down here, I'm buying more. No doubt about it. Had a very, very decent run since the announcement of KRC20, which happened around here. But even then, since the market's been in an uptrend, about 17%. Very, very good to see. Have you heard Trump and his son are launching some crypto-related project? I have. Here. Breaking news, Donald Trump to launch a crypto platform on Monday. Now, regardless of who gets elected, whether it be Kamala Harris or Trump, this is still great for the future adoption of crypto, which is, again, very, very cool. World Liberty Financial, not sure of the platform or blockchain or what, but worth keeping an eye on. Yeah, I saw someone put it in the community again, for shameless plug, free Discord server, in the description, in the chat, and also in my server, where we're all just spreading information. I got informed about this before I saw this news. I obviously loaded it up, but I got informed in my community about this beforehand. Trump's now loading a new crypto platform. Will be launching seemingly on Monday, which is very, very cool. And just showcase once more the increased adoption and belief in crypto as becoming a forefront in financial technology as a form of money. I see you using vidIQ, be careful of that in the past. It's being used to hack and steal YouTube's account. Well, yeah, I'll be careful, man. Thank you very much for the information. Maybe we'll see Casper break 17 cents barrier before the end of stream. That would be cool. That'd be cool. I mean, it's touching on that right now. I think it's definitely a possibility. Because right now, in accordance to the fib retracement, again, for what little tier they actually do, the fib retracement seems to believe that this is the top level. Obviously, we can see stages where, the wick breaks out and goes higher, but you can see for the most part, it doesn't seem to properly break out from this wick. You can see, time and time again around this wick, it doesn't seem to break out properly. So this seems to be the top end. So I think 17.2 is where is the level of support or resistance that we'll be looking into. See if Casper breaks out or not. So I don't think it will right now, but I could be wrong. Everyone asks lots of questions. Keep doing an extra 5-10 minutes. You can try, my man. But if I'm answering them now, I've got 10 minutes till the stream ends. So good luck. I'd buy a nice Casper watch like that after the bull market. Yeah, I think that'd be very, very. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all sold out now. Or even Mr. Masters one, I think they're probably all sold out now. But yeah, it would be very, very nice. I'm sure all of us are going to be very, very, hopefully very, very rich with our Casper end of the bull cycle, and then going forward from then as well. What price action will you take for you to abandon your current buy zone? Because I've been trading for quite some time, and in crypto for quite some time, I've done a very good job at trying to detach emotions from trading, so my buy zones are quite set in stone. From what research I've done, I think their buy zones are quite valid. If Casper was to make a break towards, 18 cents, let's just say, and start making this pump upwards, I might then wait for it to probably hit this level and then come back down and then buy then. But otherwise then, for the most part right now, I still do see Casper bouncing off, whether it be this level or this level here, and then start coming back down. It might hover in this level right here for some consolidate in this level for quite some time. But I still believe that ahead of the rate cuts, we will likely see a correction again. We have to wait and see the severity of the correction and the fallout of the market. But I think we will, with all these major players, taking out more and more of their standings in crypto, selling more. He's selling, Jensen Huang selling more, Warren Buffett's been selling more, all the other massive players have been selling more and more of their shares and stocks and whatnot. I still believe that we will probably see crypto come back down ahead of the Fed meeting, rate cuts announced. And I believe that right now, I mean, again, region-wise, I think we're going to see Capram definitely come back down to 15, in the 15 region again. Well, highly likely. I won't say definitely, highly likely. And if it comes down lower, then great, I'll buy more. If they announce 50 BPS, a 0.5% rate cut, I would like to think that we're going to see quite a severe correction. At least that's what historical data has proven us time and time again. From what I've seen from economists as well, they seem to announce that 50 BPS would cause a severe correction on risk asset markets like stocks and crypto. Consider all the events happening early next week. Trump's project, KRC20, rate cuts, wild. Yeah, but I already said in my last stream, next week is going to be mental, absolutely mental. So much incoming. Like it really, really makes me very, very bullish for what's incoming for crypto and for Casper in general. And that's, again, this is September, what's meant to be one of the bearish months in crypto, which right now for the most part it has been. I mean, if you look at September so far, September started here. Actually, saying that, September right now it's not even down. September started here. We're actually up right now in Casper, which is, again, is why I believe September being historically the worst month, I think we will see it come down again. But then leading to October with all the stuff that will be out by then, Trump's project will be out by then, KRC20 will be out by then, rate cuts will have been issued by then, you'll have the exchange listing, which again, maybe we'll get more information about the US exchange on Monday too, that's a possibility as well. I think that's going to be a lot incoming for October, which again leads into November, elections, very, very bullish time for crypto, which again, why I'm so very happy. Big man, welcome back to the stream. What's up? I'm good. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing very, very good, my man. 5 minutes left of the stream, so I'll be answering a few more questions. Mr. Miles can try as much as you can, but I doubt you'll be able to hold me this time round. Only turning in when it's almost over, lol. Yeah, well, it's all good, my man. You could always tune back in and watch the stream from the beginning, as always. We had a lot to talk about in this stream regarding a load of news regarding the KRC20. Of course, only 2 days away, very, very big. We're seeing a lot of stuff incoming with the announcement of the it has to be team replay. Exactly, my man. Make sure you tune in definitely, because there was a lot announced in the stream regarding the meme token side of things, KRC20. How big the KRI is going to be for Casper as well, and also we've got stuff about here. Also very, very bullish news. And this is one thing again. This is more so probably just FOMO to try and drive the price up higher and higher. But again, it's just Michael Saylor also said this, and now the VanEck CEOs also said that Bitcoin will hit $350,000. I'm guessing it's probably by the end of the bull cycle he means by this. I'm not listening to the video properly, but I'm guessing that's what it means. And will it hit that much? I don't think so. I could be wrong. I'd love to be wrong. But either way, it's just another sign of big, corporate players, big institutionally important people who are just talking about how high crypto can go and their belief in crypto, which again is just more FOMO for this space, which will help as it goes forward. You think we'll see any kind of dip before the Fed rate cuts? I would like to believe there is a chance. I'd like to believe there is a chance, definitely, because that's what historical data has shown us time and time again. And also keep in mind, with September historically being one of the red, bearish months in history. Right now, if you look at September, we're actually up right now, 1%, which is very, very rare. Yes, we're going into a new market of institutional investment here, but it's still very, very rare. So I think that history will still act in accordance, and leading up to the Fed meeting, we'll see some correction in the market. If we don't, then that just means that it reaffirms my belief that it's definitely going to be the most bullish market in history. If there's no correction following if red timber is not red, and there's no correction following the Fed meeting or leading up to the Fed cut meeting, then I think we're going to see a much higher pump for crypto than we ever can anticipate in the Q4. Right now, we're actually up September, which is crazy. But we're only halfway through. I think we'll also end up seeing a reversal soon enough. Casper might have a much less correction than the rest of them, considering that, again, you've got a lot of catalysts coming up for Casper very, very soon. We'll have to wait and see. And this Miles has me here, as always. If you enjoy these streams, I've been doing them every single day, I think 45 days in a row right now. Leave a like, share with your friends so they can also know about crypto and Casper and just learn more in the space. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. Helps me out more than you know. And if you want to learn more about crypto and market sentiments, then by all means feel free to join my free Discord server in the chat right now. I just need 1k more Casper to feel good before. Okay, good and could. I just need 1k more Casper to feel good before the pump. Yeah, couldn't we all get some more Casper? I'm still waiting, my man. Something I really don't get about TA is September is usually the red market. Then isn't it green next year with a bunch of people trying to buy bottom? I mean, yeah, in September 2025, that will normally be quite a that would normally be a good mark. I mean, if we look at, I'll see if I can try and find it when I retweeted it about what's happened historically right now, but yeah, seemingly historically, September's been a very, very bearish month. In 2025, it's probably not the same because that is obviously the bull cycle. But this year, leading up to the proper bull pump, it just seemed to happen that way. Where's the retweet? Hello, Muhammad man. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're doing very well today. Let's see if I can find the stream before I turn off for the day. Here it is. This is Q4. It's not exactly the one I wanted. I'll load it up just in case I can't find it. I know there's another one I retweeted about individual months a little bit before that. I retweet so much, man. It's hard to find these things, man. This is probably stuff to retweet. I should put in my server as well to make it easier for everyone to find the information. If I can't find it, then I'll find it for the next stream. Just want to get the visual data so I can analyze it properly. That's all. 3, 2, 1. Nope, can't find it. Okay, I'm not going to bother anymore. Did I just pass it? No. Okay, no, I can't find it. Anyway, yeah, so I know September was red last year. I got mocked for telling people to expect an October. I was right. Enjoying pat myself on the back. Big brain Miles, they call me. Just ask Cody. Yeah, I'm sure you and Cody definitely agree on that part as well. But yeah, no, I mean, again, historical data has shown us time and time again that Q4 has been a very, very bullish month for crypto. Of course, these are in bear cycles here. 2018 was the peak of the bull cycle when it starts turning tail. Normally the market turns from late October, November time, and then starts coming into a downtrend. It's obviously bear market as well, but then you can see bullish there, bullish there leading up to the bull cycle, so on and so forth. So we can see, yeah, Q3 historically, time and time again, there's been cases where it has been bullish, but for the most part, it's always been bearish. And I don't think it'll be any different this time around as well. Right now, this is obviously talking about the current moment in time. This obviously has changed a little bit. If we look at Q3 right now, which means we're starting from June, July, August. No, July, August. So we start from July then. We can see from July, which is here, right here, at least for Casper right now, July, we are down 12%. So we are actually down on Q3 all in all. But I think we'll still see lower lows and leading into a very, very bullish Q4. TA is good, of course, with helping you analyze markets, but again, I don't religiously rely on TA because TA is another tool you can use to help you analyze markets. But for the most part, I think it's worth understanding many market sentiment because TA can only be so good, but if you don't understand the real world indicators, then TA is useless. Good morning. Can we take a look at AIPG, please? I'll look at it right now. I'm about to wrap up the stream right now. AIPG. Don't see it here. So I have no idea what this is. So I can't give you much info on that at all. Shy or she. If you want to let me know more, then please, by all means, feel free to let me know in my free Discord server. Again, the link's in the chat, in the description, and also on my YouTube homepage. But with that being said, that has now surpassed the hour mark for the stream. Thank you everyone once more for joining the stream. It's been once more a very good stream. I'm very happy for everyone being here. And if you want to learn more about crypto, again, join the free Discord server, link in the chat. And if you love these streams, been doing them daily, be back again once more tomorrow. Leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. But with that being said, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you all tomorrow.